He's an authority on the occult.
Yeah, don't
He
forget
really
to like
knows
and
about the
subscribe.
black art,
Smash
satanic
that like
rites,
button.
and
Hammer that subscribe button. Hammer it hard.
other things.
Hobgoblins and witches and things that go bump in the night.
The hobgoblins are fantasy creatures of the nursery, Mr. Thomas. As for witches, they certainly exist. Things do go bump in the night. Good coffee.
That is not dead, which can return alive, and with strange hands, death and I, in his lair.
When the night falls, monsters breathe and scream.
Don't look at me. I didn't have a thing to do with it.
In regards to Hammer horror movies and the feeling I had when I was a little kid, mostly over at my grandmother's house, and it was late at night. I'm not sure if it was just cable television or one of the, like HBO or something, but these Hammer movies would come on. Dracula, mostly, Van Helsing, or Frankenstein. Every once in a while, The Mummy. We didn't see any of the stranger ones, like the sci-fi early movies, or the Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde, whatever it was. But the Dracula and the Frankenstein and the Mummy, and just the kind of mysterious, scary feeling that it had, like a comfortable old feeling, like Universal Pictures, but then it had this more British feel to it, which I always liked. Monty Python and the Holy Grail and Meaning of Life and the series Monty Python, and just British humor in general. I'm not sure if it's a gothic sense. Hammer's definitely gothic, but there's something about 60s and early 70s. I just got through watching the Captain Kronos Collector's Edition, and it was like a 2.5 hour version of it. I don't remember it being that long. It might have been, but it seemed like it had a lot more to it than the other version I saw. It was, like something you wanted more of. I wish there was more Captain Kronos stories to read about, like, how did he get bit, stuff like that. And Vampire Hunter D, the anime, really harkens back for me to like a Hammer kind of horror with the fantastical anime, jumping around and swordplay. But Vampire Hunter D definitely was Captain Kronos inspired character, because Captain Kronos was an expert swordsman, despite the limitations of the action and the budget of the day. It was a rather excellent play, a vampire play, a vampire hunter who was himself possibly a vampire or part vampire. Of course, it had the roughness of the period, both in filming technique and writing, but there's a certain charm to it that today, with the quick action and mega budgets, you can't recreate. Perhaps with AI, one day, sooner than later, we'll be able to have AI write a story of a Captain Kronos sequel as if it was filmed, and then be able to portray it all the way down to the acting and the vocals and the visuals of the person who played him, but in a completely new scene, perhaps in Paris or Berlin, and perhaps down the road, like he traveled across to Asia or to America in the Wild West, and he fought against gunmen, vampire bandits. You know, just this amazing fan fiction turned into real fiction. If I was to write a vampire story or a ghost and ghoul story, it would definitely be Hammer inspired for sure.
Oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Hammer that subscribe button. Hammer it hard.